I'm 5 News meteorologist Danny Cassie. For the rest of today, maybe seeing some stray showers on our eastern edge. Otherwise, we're going to see mostly cloudy skies, especially during the morning hours. Could see a little bit of fog, but I think during the afternoon that'll clear out. So we head through Futurecast. You're going to notice again maybe a couple of stray showers on our far eastern edge. Here's 6 o'clock this evening. Notice they're in the Clarksville area. They're in portions of Johnson County, northern Logan County, and then a little bit into Scott County as well. This is going to be the primary area. We could see a couple of stray showers. After 10 o'clock, that'll clear out, and then overnight tonight, I do think a couple of clouds will fill back in and could see some areas of patchy fog, especially for where rain that fell at all during the day today, as well as just kind of in general, just because we have a lot of moisture and pretty light winds. Overall today, high temperature is going to be in the mid 80s, closer to the upper 80s there in portions of the River Valley, and close to 90 there in Poto. Mostly cloudy skies, a little bit of sunshine later in the day with a light westerly wind. Then for tonight, low temperatures in the upper 60s and low 70s with partly cloudy skies. And again, maybe some of that fog ushering back in. Temperature is a little bit above normal, but not too shabby. Then for tomorrow, this is where the heat starts to kick up a little bit. And really from tomorrow onward, it's going to be very hot. High temperatures a little above normal there in the upper 80s and as high as the mid 90s there in portions of the River Valley, and a little bit more sunshine as well. We could see a stray shower or two for tomorrow, but really it's going to be mainly dry through this period and just very muggy. So that's kind of contradicting each other. So what I'm saying is that there's going to be a lot of moisture at the surface, but nothing to really kind of trigger or lift any storms. So we're just going to have moisture kind of sitting there. The upper part of the atmosphere is going to be dry, and so what that's going to leave us with is very sticky and hot conditions. Dew points all week are going to be in the low to mid 70s, and really into next week it looks like that's going to be the case. But where we are going to see a little bit of a change in the pattern is Wednesday. We did get upgraded to a level 2 out of 5 risk for severe weather. This is going to be for Wednesday evening. Main threat for this is going to be potentially up to 70-mile-per-hour winds, up to quarter-size hail. Could see maybe a little bit of that in a brief tornado. But again, the main threat is going to be primarily going to be damaging wind gusts. Where the hail chance could be a little bit greater is for initial storms forming in far portions of northwest Arkansas. But otherwise, in that wind and tornado threat's really going to potentially get a little bit higher as those organized storms move off to the southeast. Let's show you tomorrow first, because for the most part it's going to be dry, but a couple of isolated showers could be rolling through during the afternoon hours. You see some sunshine there, but during the afternoon here, a couple of spots. Again, it's going to be very isolated, not going to ruin any plans, and really not going to last for very long. See 10 o'clock, most of that's going to stay off to the east there along I-40 east of the area. Now here's Wednesday. Most of the day Wednesday is going to be dry. It's Wednesday evening from about 5 o'clock until midnight. That's the initial time frame right now, and things could change a little bit as we get closer, but here's an initial look. So here's 5 p.m. You see that line of showers and storms. I think they'll form in southwest Missouri and east central Tulsa, or east central Oklahoma, excuse me, near Tulsa, and then it'll start to move southeast. So here's 8 o'clock. You notice that Boeing shape. There's that damaging wind indicator, kind of that squall line. We continue to move through. Here's 10 o'clock. You see some heavier showers, a few rumbles of thunder. So you see, for the most part, it's for areas central and east. It all depends on where it lines up. So again, don't take this as exact, but this is just an idea of what we could be seeing for us Wednesday evening. Then after midnight, I think that clears out, and we'll see maybe a couple of isolated showers Thursday morning. But for the most part, it's dry. This is where, after this, it is going to be hot. It is going to be sticky. We're not going to see much rain, but I think we're going to be wishing for rain as what we're about to experience. So what we're going to be experiencing is something called a heat dome. You may have heard of it, but basically what it is we're in the upper parts of the atmosphere right now, about a few miles above the surface. And you see these lines here. These are lines of constant height. And basically what this looks at is where the warmer weather as well as more active weather is going to be. So for Wednesday, you're going to notice that things are pretty quiet right now, pretty straight line flow. When you see straight line flow, it's not necessarily too active. But Wednesday, you notice you see a little bit of a kink here, that northwest, and kind of a dip. Whenever you see that kind of dip, sometimes that it's indicative of these short waves, we call it, and that can trigger showers and storms. That's going to be the case Wednesday evening. So that's why we're seeing a little bit of a pause in terms of the quiet weather. Now here comes starting Thursday. You see these massive ridges, almost like a mountaintop. Weather underneath here, especially closer to the high pressure, that's where you see very hot, very dry conditions. And it's going to be sitting right over us here in the southern United States. And basically for a lot of the country, it's going to be very hot and dry. And that's going to continue to build for us Friday into the day on Saturday and slowly move east Sunday, but then stay put Monday and beyond. And what does that mean? Well, it is going to be a little bit of a scorcher. So for today, it feels like temperatures in the low to mid 90s. Not too bad. We can handle that. Tuesday into the triple digits, close to 105, especially in the River Valley. That's getting pretty hot. Wednesday and Thursday, low triple digits, upper 90s. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and a little bit beyond, that's where you could see triple digits area wide and maybe in the river valley getting close to 110. If we look beyond, so this is for portions of this weekend to next week, you could see trending well above normal here, a couple of ticks to the right. You can see where that heat dome, the base of it is for next week, is going to be right in the east central portion of the country. That's where the worst of the heat is going to be. And then to the northwest, we're going to be maybe wishing we saw a little bit cooler than normal. When you have that kind of dome on one end, usually you see a dip in the other. That's where you see the cooler and more wetter conditions. That's going to be to the northwest. So for us, we're looking at heat really for the rest of the month. Your 7-day forecast again looks like this. So maybe a stray shower on our eastern edge for us today. Maybe a stray shower Tuesday afternoon and evening. That storm chance mainly during the evening could be severe. Thursday might be seeing a couple of isolated showers for Thursday morning. Otherwise, we're clear. We're seeing plenty of sunshine for the rest of the weekend. But again, that heat is going to be the main factor as we head throughout the weekend. So if you're spending time outside, it is the weekend. Yes, it is going to be sunny. It is going to be nice, but very hot. Those heat indices close to 110, especially in the river valley. So make sure to get plenty of water as you're outside, as well as some shade, and take breaks if you can.